we had the main event and, everybody was kind of wondering why Bryan Danielson was going one armed, if that was part of a gimmick. Oh, no. Bryan Danielson had a bone in his forearm snapped in half
Eeh.
that he performed for 10 minutes with that against the Rainmaker Okada and, got through it, still had a terrific match. It was a shame that happened because I think it took away a little bit from what was going on out there. But to think that Danielson was performing with a broken forearm like that, quite honestly, that thing could have popped through. I mean, that could have become a compound fracture if the wrong thing happened in the ring. It was just amazing. Jeremy, what was your thoughts on Danielson and Okada?
I mean, Bryan Danielson's the GOAT, the greatest of all time, in my opinion. To see him push through, do that performance, not super shocking. Like you, I was like, is he selling? And then it was pretty obvious, like, oh no, he's not selling. That thing is hurting because there's no reason to really sell. They hadn't really told a story of the arm or anything like that. So it was legit. Maybe a little disappointing if your expectations were a 6-star match. I don't think it quite hit that level or anything. The injury certainly had something to do with that because even Danielson admitted, yeah, we had to change kind of the finishing stretch a little bit on there. But the tap was super, super shocking. I don't think anyone expected
No.
Okada to tap. I went back and rewatched the match. I like it more on replay than I did live because you kind of know that he's not selling at that point. You know the tap is coming. So I paid less attention to the crowd because the crowd was a little out of it after the convulsion spot. It took me out of it too, to be honest. And then once you learned, like, he kind of did that spot to inform the doctor and inform Okada, like, hey, this is messed up here. It was just more to get the attention. But live, like, doing that spot is like, oh man, do we really need this? On replay, it makes a little bit more sense of why it happened. So I did like the match more on replay. But it was still a great match. I expect they'll run it back at some point. Potentially Wrestle Kingdom next year, and I expect they're going to have another great match, probably even better the rematch than this one.